Unfortunately, Kendra is a slave. She is a slave. She does not have a place to live, which you're calling Mercury, Pluto, or baby mama, right? No, Kendra is not going to have a child or be somebody's baby mama. She doesn't agree to that. That's not an actual lady. Even with you, you can't force someone to have a child with you, and we will to hurt you too. We're not doing that. We're not settling for that. That's not something to do. Okay, we don't care what y'all doing in y'all's culture, whatever y'all do, or whatever. But there is a lot of people that aren't like that. They're not going to allow you into their wealth when you do that, or their positions of power when you're not practicing the same stuff that they've been practicing. And so, you know, basically, 100,000 years ago or so, they're saying um, they've been practicing slavery since humans became humans or whatever. Before, which they said you could just look that up on the internet or YouTube. A lot of videos and photos of it, and they saying that seriously, you wouldn't start to try to acquire wealth or something or whatever when you have to focus on slavery in the past and that's just currently going on. Those things are just currently going on. Once you've been enslaved or been treated poorly by somebody, you can't go back to that person. Unfortunately, it's also people within that person's own skin color or their race. I said I touched your door too in here too. So like, I was even wondering, like, when you keep talking to me, I said make sure it ain't like just from like one of theirs or something. Like, say your mom's like birthday was like yesterday too. They said you don't like celebrate birthdays and stuff with them too. Right, the Latin said, we cannot celebrate. We got threats called the Who's, where you see, even with it, T Lady, like, what is it with it? Like, seems like it's just, like, lady, can't, like, see, like, something, whatever. I said that, like, like, you just do that to people, right? To be added to the, even with it, T Lady, I always make, like, those things of early. you know, they already told you that. In Kendra's family, the men were bigger, darker skinned, and lady, even with it, what if you ain't just saying, like, you didn't want our kids in too, though? Like, they already told you was prettier, and you kept trying to be mean to women because they didn't look like women for you. They've already told you a tip would be to separate from people who you don't like to be around because we all have to get along and just be here. And y'all won't get picked for stuff because you are not a man in it. If you are literally going at a female because you think she really is a woman, you can be treated like a woman. Okay? They want you to treat me like a man. I can continue to be a man. Okay? And then, lady, even with it, if you was even just saying, like, the person that, like, really started that stuff or whatever, but I was saying, like, that stuff or whatever, like, you just said, like, you just saying that to me because I don't get to say that. It's like another point. But when you really just like running around like and just like but naked, it's just like those things too don't like do those things.